Have you ever left a party or social gathering feeling completely depleted, as if someone had drained your very life force? This isn't merely introversion or social anxiety. It might be a sign of something much more significant. You could be what spiritual traditions across cultures recognize as a chosen one, a soul with special energetic properties and purpose. Let me guide you through understanding this profound aspect of your identity that explains why crowds feel so overwhelming for your spirit. Chosen ones emanate a distinctive energetic frequency that transforms the environment around them in powerful ways. This isn't simply about having a big personality. It's about carrying an energy signature so potent that others can physically sense it. Your presence broadcasts an intensity that creates a fascinating dual reaction. People feel inexplicably drawn toward you, while simultaneously experiencing a subtle discomfort they can't quite name. Reflect on your experiences entering crowded spaces. Perhaps you've noticed conversations temporarily pausing as you walk in, or strangers giving you second glances without apparent reason. This happens because your energetic field precedes your physical presence, subtly altering the atmospheric vibration of any space you occupy. The room's energy literally shifts, becoming charged with currents that affect everyone present, often triggering either immediate fascination or unconscious resistance. The extraordinary aura surrounding you isn't merely surface-level charisma. It radiates from the profound wisdom and spiritual fortitude you carry within. People instinctively gravitate toward you because they intuitively recognize something remarkable beneath your ordinary appearance, a depth of understanding that both captivates and intimidates them. This creates one of life's most painful paradoxes for chosen ones. While possessing exceptional capacity for profound connection, you frequently experience isolation precisely because of these gifts. The very qualities that make you special simultaneously create distance between yourself and others. Doesn't this contradiction sometimes break your heart? You deeply yearn for authentic understanding, while your natural intensity overwhelms those unaccustomed to such powerful energy. Many chosen ones discover refuge in solitude or small intimate circles, where their essence receives genuine appreciation. Though certainly capable of navigating larger social environments when necessary, the sheer intensity of your being inevitably clashes with the superficial nature dominating most social settings. Imagine yourself at a crowded social function, physically present but spiritually disconnected from the shallow exchanges surrounding you. The stark contrast between your internal depth and trivial conversation creates not just discomfort, but almost physical dissonance within your system. Time alone provides precious opportunity to explore your rich inner landscape without constant energetic interference from others. Rather than representing social failure, this solitude represents conscious choice preserving your authenticity and spiritual well-being. The connections you do cultivate naturally emphasize profound quality over numerical quantity, preferring a few soul-deep relationships to numerous casual acquaintances. These sacred circles provide safe harbors where you express yourself without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. Your preference for meaningful connection isn't rejection. It's commitment to authentic living, honoring your true spiritual nature. The paradoxical nature of your presence creates fascinating social dynamics, simultaneously evoking attraction and trepidation in those you encounter. While your energy naturally draws people toward deeper connection, it also activates unconscious fear in those uncomfortable with genuine vulnerability. Many initially approach but quickly retreat when the interaction begins revealing aspects of themselves they'd rather keep hidden. Have you noticed how people sometimes eagerly engage with you, only to suddenly withdraw when conversation begins touching something real? Imagine opening your heart to someone with complete authenticity, offering genuine connection, only to watch them retreat behind social masks and superficial pleasantries. Despite your sincere intentions, Your natural intensity becomes overwhelming for those unprepared to face their own truths reflected in your energetic mirror. This recurring pattern creates heartbreaking reality. Your very essence becomes barrier to the connections you most deeply desire. The fear of continued rejection often drives you further into protective solitude, where at least you remain safe from constant misunderstanding. Your experience of isolation isn't preference but necessity, a defense mechanism against the endless barrage of misinterpretation you encounter during normal social interaction. Rather than risking continued misunderstanding, you create sanctuary within yourself, protecting your sensitive spirit from unnecessary wounds. Your quest for genuine connection comes with unique challenges. Few souls possess the spiritual capacity to match your depth or sustain your intensity in relationship. Can you recall those moments searching for kindred spirits who truly get you, only to face repeated disappointment? Beyond external challenges, internal struggles may prove equally difficult. Perhaps you worry your intensity will inevitably drive away everyone who comes close, or fear you'll never find the soul-deep connections your heart longs for. Yet through these trials, your resilience remains remarkable. You understand intuitively that authentic connections represent rare treasures worth waiting for, refusing to compromise your essential truth for mere social acceptance or temporary belonging. Your journey extends far beyond personal fulfillment. It represents a form of spiritual warfare in our collective evolution. Your authentic presence functions as living mirror, reflecting back societal illusions and collective falsehoods that most prefer leaving unexamined. This disruptive truth-telling naturally challenges established norms, often triggering defensive reactions or outright hostility from those invested in maintaining comfortable deceptions. Have you experienced backlash when speaking your truth or questioning assumptions others take for granted? As a warrior for truth, you stand firm despite opposition. Your battles aren't limited to external confrontations. You continuously work to align your actions with your deepest values, confronting your own shadows with the same courage you bring to worldly challenges. This unwavering commitment to integrity, though often lonely, contributes powerfully to humanity's evolution and the awakening of collective consciousness. You've likely always sensed your fundamental divergence from mainstream culture. Your perspectives, values, and energetic signature naturally distinguish you from conventional society, creating that persistent feeling of being a foreigner in a world designed for entirely different beings. Imagine navigating life feeling like you're speaking a language only a handful of rare souls understand. The disconnect runs soul deep, beyond mere personality differences or social preferences. This difference isn't deficiency, it's your essence. You perceive reality through a lens that naturally questions assumptions others never think to examine. Rather than forcing yourself into painful conformity, you find authentic belonging either in restorative solitude or among kindred spirits who celebrate your uniqueness without demanding you diminish yourself. These connections provide sacred sanctuary where you can breathe freely without constantly explaining your existence. By embracing your divergence rather than fighting it, you pioneer new possibilities and demonstrate that true belonging flows from honoring inner truth rather than meeting external expectations. As a chosen one, you feel called toward extraordinary purpose, drawn by something far greater than personal ambition or worldly success. This calling isn't mere preference but profound inner knowing that drives you toward deeper meaning, beyond material achievements. Can you feel that persistent pull toward your authentic path, like an invisible thread connecting you to your true destiny? Your natural gravitation toward solitude serves this higher purpose, creating essential space to cultivate your inner landscape and connect with universal energies beyond ordinary perception. This purposeful solitude brings clarity amidst life's chaos, revealing your unique role within the grand cosmic design. Despite challenges and occasional loneliness, your commitment to this calling remains unshakable. You understand your journey serves humanity's highest potential, even when the path feels isolating and misunderstood by most. Embracing your unique journey requires genuine self-acceptance and empowerment. Begin by honoring your energy sensitivity as precious gift rather than inconvenient liability. This perceptiveness allows you to experience dimensions of reality inaccessible to others. Establishing healthy boundaries protects your energetic field from unnecessary depletion. Practice saying no without guilt and prioritize self-care as essential spiritual discipline rather than selfish indulgence. Cultivate inner strength through consistent practices that build resilience and centeredness amid challenging circumstances. Through mindfulness and self-reflection, access your profound inner resources that remain available regardless of external conditions. Embrace all aspects of yourself, including perceived imperfections, recognizing they form the unique constellation of your soul's purpose in this lifetime. Thank you for journeying with me through this exploration of your spiritual nature. If these insights illuminated aspects of your experience, please subscribe for more content about spiritual awakening and conscious living. I would be honored to hear your reflections in the comments. Your story matters deeply and might provide crucial validation for others walking similar paths. Until we meet again, honor your unique light and remember, your difference isn't something to overcome. It's your sacred gift to a world desperately in need of authentic awakening.